Yo, what is going on? It is Jordan here, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to enhance your looks and become more attractive by doing these 3 things. And I'm going to be revealing some Looksmaxxing secrets, so be sure that you stay throughout the entire video if you want to become a more attractive man. Now, with that being said, before we hop into these 3 things, so Christmas actually came a month early for you guys. Yes, it came a month early for you guys. So I decided to put together a special limited time deal for the men that want my inbound attraction blueprint system to become the man that is not only handsome and attractive, his most confident self, but also a man that can attract women to him, the type of man that women want to approach, the type of man that women will message first, whether that's on social media, dating apps. They're choosing up on that man. And overall, he's able to attract the women that want him, which is going to allow him to have an easy dating life and a thriving and abundant dating life at that. So in celebration of me being on YouTube for a year now, and with Black Friday coming up, I decided to put together a special deal for you that you can check out down below, either in the description or the link in the pinned comment. Definitely check that out after this video. This is not going to be around for that long. This is the first time I've ever done this, so definitely take advantage of this special limited time offer while it's still available. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's hop into the video. Now, number 1, man, when it comes to enhancing your looks and just becoming a more attractive man, the first thing that we got to do is we got to lower that body fat percentage and achieve that V-shaped body. So getting down to a low body fat percentage, I would suggest, man, around 10 to 12% would be more ideal. That's going to be a lot more sustainable for most men while being able to be at your most aesthetic in the sense of sustainability. Again, that's the most important part, is being able to sustain at this level of body fat percentage. And I just believe that this is just going to not only be more ideal, but this is also going to be a force multiplier when it comes to your overall physical appearance and aesthetics. And we'll talk more about that throughout this video. And what I would suggest that men do when it comes to their fitness, when it comes to their body, and this is what I've done, is optimize for strength and aesthetics, and of course health. But I would optimize for strength and aesthetics. I wouldn't try to put on a whole bunch of unnecessary amounts of muscle mass and just try to look like this huge Bane dude, you know, like Bane from the Tim Burton Batman movies and stuff like that. I wouldn't suggest you get to that size, but optimize for strength and aesthetics. And the key to achieving this type of physique and optimizing for strength and aesthetics, and this is just what I've done, is following a fitness plan or routine that will make building an aesthetic, a strong V-shaped body, damn near effortless. It should feel like you almost feel like you're cheating life, because the physique that you will build, it's not only going to be strong, it's not only going to be aesthetic, you're not only going to look good and be more confident in yourself, but you're going to be like, man, like I feel like I didn't put a whole bunch of work in to achieve this, but you are putting in work, but it's not going to feel like it's, you know, pulling teeth to achieve this type of physique. It's going to feel effortless. It's going to feel seamless. It's going to be a part of your life. At least fitness should be an aspect of your lifestyle. At least that's what I believe. And honestly, bro, you can literally lift 3 times a week max. Yes, 3 times a week max, aiming to hit PRs every workout. Eventually, this will slow down as you start to hit your peak in terms of strength. And as long as you're tracking your calories, and of course, you have to be in a calorie deficit to achieve this at all. If you're especially going to be aiming to lower your body fat percentage and you have a good amount of weight to cut, you're definitely going to have to be in a calorie deficit. And I suggest around a moderate deficit, around anywhere from 300 to 500 max. I usually suggest that men go for 400 calories, just because you're not going to feel like you're killing yourself, and it's just going to be a more sustainable deficit. It's going to be a little bit of a slower burn, but you're going to be able to sustain it, versus how you see most people do when they cut for a bodybuilding competition. They cut their calories way too much as far as being in a high calorie deficit, and then they go on the bodybuilding stage, and then after they're done, they just blow back up. So if you can just take the calorie deficit a little bit slower, it's going to be more sustainable, and slow and steady wins the race here. And tracking your lifts and just your overall progress, that's what's going to help you get to this type of physique where it's aesthetic, it's strong, it's masculine, but you're also at a low body fat percentage. Now, here's what I would suggest in terms of the type of lifts that you should focus on incorporating in your fitness routine to build this type of body, right? So let's just go ahead and let's start from the top. So upper chest, right? You want to build a nice upper chest. As you see right here, this is pretty aesthetic in my opinion. I'm not saying I have the best physique at all, but I'm just saying in terms of the muscle groups, building an upper chest is going to be very aesthetic, just because especially when you're wearing, let's say, a button down shirt and you're unbuttoning the first couple buttons of that shirt, you can reveal your upper chest. You know what I mean? So that's a form of sex appeal as well when you're combining the upper chest with a particular shirt like that, right? So upper chest, hit incline bench press. You can do either barbell incline bench press or dumbbell incline bench press. Either way, you're going to be able to build a nice upper chest when you're doing incline bench. And then moving on to the broad shoulders. So that's really going to be the top of the V right here, right? It's going to be the broad shoulders. I would suggest that you do overhead press. You can do barbell. You can do seated dumbbell shoulder press. And I would suggest lateral raises. But you could also do Arnold presses, which is also one of my personal favorites. And then you want to build that wide back. So really, from what I found that has helped me the most and has given me the most gains when it comes to building my back is doing either weighted pull-ups or weighted chin-ups. That's definitely helped me build a pretty wide back, a pretty wide, strong back. And then you want to build your neck up, man. So I actually have done a lot of neck training over the years. And with me doing Muay Thai, I've definitely been doing a lot more neck training, because when you're taking, punches to the face, to the head, and you get knocked back, I mean, that's how you can, get a concussion, you know what I mean? So if you can build a stronger neck, it can make it easier to sustain those strikes that come to your face, that come to your head. So I would suggest that you do weighted neck curls, right? And you can do the reverse neck curl version of this. And the reason why is because a bigger, stronger neck just looks more aesthetic. It looks more masculine. It looks more dominant. And you can simply just lay on a bench. I would suggest that you do anywhere from, let's say, work your way up from 5 pounds. So have like a little towel and put it on your head. And you can like wrap the towel, or you can use the towel and wrap it around the weight. And I would maybe start out at 5 pounds and kind of work your way up over time to max 25 pounds. And you can place it on your head, right? So whether let's say your back is on the bench, right? You're just doing a regular neck curl, which is just, just like that, right? That's just a regular neck curl. And then the reverse would be you laying on the bench, your stomach is on the bench, but then you can then put the weight on your back and you're just lifting up like that, right? So that's the weighted neck curl and the reverse neck curl. And so when it comes to legs, I would suggest that you do squats, calf raises, leg extensions, leg curls. These are really going to give you the most bang for your buck in terms of just building more proportionate, aesthetic, strong, and sleek legs. And then lastly, I would suggest ab wheel rollouts to help you really carve out that 6-pack abs, or maybe you have the genetics for an 8-pack even. I found that ab wheel rollouts and doing either hanging leg raises or knee raises really help to build a more strong and aesthetic core. And when you're hitting these muscle groups and getting strong in the majority of these lifts, that's what's going to allow you to ultimately build that aesthetic V-shaped body as you lower your body fat percentage. So that's number one, man, is lower your body fat percentage and build that V-shaped body. Now moving on to number two, man, is enhancing your facial aesthetic. So the key to developing an aesthetic and attractive face is by leaning down. That's going to give you 80, if not 90% of your overall improvement when it comes to your face, which is exactly why we covered lowering your body fat percentage first in this video. And I believe that a sharper jawline and hollow cheeks is what's going to be more attainable, and it's going to be in most men's control to improve their facial aesthetics and, the regard of building a sharper, more defined jawline and achieving hollow cheeks as they're lowering their body fat percentage. And of course, these traits in terms of the physical aspect of your face, these specific traits as far as a sharper jawline, hollow cheeks, these are proven to be physically attractive to women because they have linked these specific facial features to men having higher testosterone, right? And if you lack angularity in your face, especially if you have a lot of body fat around your face, then what I would suggest that you do in the meantime, as you continue to lower your body fat percentage and you get to that 10 to 12% range, I would suggest that if you lack angularity and definition in your face, this is where I would suggest that you either grow a stubble or a low beard if you can, right? That's what I would suggest that you do, because this is what's going to give you the illusions of angularity and just define and structure your face a bit more as you start to lean down, and naturally you will have more sharper and defined facial features. And you also want to make sure that when it comes to your skin, that you're primarily protecting your skin from sun damage. That way, as you get older, even if you're a little bit older, and let's say you're in your mid 30s, early 40s, and so on, that way you can age more gracefully and prolong a more youthful look as you age. If you're someone that's watching this right now and you are younger, let's say you are in your early 20s, mid 20s even, or even in late 20s, you know what I mean? I'm in my late 20s. I'm 28. I just turned 28 last month. You want to prolong a youthful look as much as you possibly can as you age. Of course, we're all going to get wrinkles. We're all going to be old. You know what I mean? So there's no escaping that, but you can prolong having a more just attractive, youthful look. Even as you age, you can age gracefully. You can be one of those men who age like fine wine if, you know, you have the genetics to do that, but also with just having a good skincare routine, a good diet, and just staying consistent with having a good skincare routine and protecting your skin from the sun, you're definitely going to be able to age a lot better, on top of being in shape, having a strong masculine aesthetic physique, and just keeping on top of yourself over time. As you age, the more people fall off. Again, as you age, the more people fall off. And I actually think that older men who are not only in shape but take really good care of themselves, I believe those men clean up quite a bit, because in comparison to the men their age, they're just an absolute outlier, and they're just killing a lot of dudes. There's even like older men who are in better shape and take care of themselves even better than men who are 20, maybe even 30 years younger than them, right? But I would definitely make sure that you're taking care of your skin no matter what age you are. That way you can just make it look more youthful, more hydrated, more clean, more clear, and just overall more appealing. And what I would suggest in terms of skincare products, you can use an SPF. You can use retinol, which is going to help smooth out fine lines and wrinkles and help slow down the aging process of your face, of course, in combination with the SPF. And SPF and a retinol are going to be pretty much like your 1-2, like your jab and your cross. They're going to do 80% of the work for you in terms of protecting your skin, in my opinion. Of course, you want to have a moisturizer to moisturize and hydrate your face, a cleanser just so you can clean off and get rid of any dirts and oils, any potential bacteria that may be on your skin, and then of course an exfoliator that you can use 2 to 3 times a week just to remove dead skin cells, right? And make your face have that nice glow to it. And then when it comes to your hair, you want to find out the type of head shape that you have. So you can go on Google, type in head shapes for men. There will be different options and results of the type of head shapes that you'll see, and then based on the type of head shape that you have from the results that pull up, find a hairstyle that suits your head shape. That way you have a hairstyle that is going to best complement your face and bring out the overall physical appearance and aesthetics and attractiveness of your face by having a good haircut that complements you, right? And if you have your hair still, if you're someone that has really good hair, then you definitely want to make sure that you're getting haircuts regularly and staying on top of this. I would suggest that you get your haircut every 2 to 3 weeks max, right? I wouldn't go beyond 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? This would be the best amount of time to where you're staying on top of your hair. It still looks fresh, it still looks good, and it looks maintained pretty much all the time. And you also want to make sure that you're staying on top of your grooming when it comes to trimming and lining up your facial hair, nose hair, ear hair, body hair. You want to make sure that you're constantly staying up on your grooming, and I would suggest that you do this maybe every 2 to 3 days. It just depends on your genetics in terms of how much hair you grow, how fast you grow, you know what I mean? It's going to be more dependent and contextual for each man, but make sure that you're staying on top of your grooming, man, because especially when it comes to women, bro, they're analyzing you from head to toe. You may not think they are, but best believe they are, and they're constantly looking at every aspect of you and making sure that you're on point from head to toe. Call it superficial, call it whatever you want, but that's just the reality of the matter when it comes to women just really trying to qualify and disqualify men because they do want the best of the best that they can get. And then when it comes to your teeth, man, make sure that you are doing everything that's in your power to enhance your teeth and your smile. I personally believe that with nice, white, straight teeth, you can at least boost your overall attractiveness up by half a point or even a full point. So what I would suggest that you do is put money away for something like Invisalign, braces maybe, and put money away so you can straighten out your teeth if they're crooked, and then get some teeth whiteners, right? You can get Crest 3D white strips. You can get Crest 3D mouthwash, toothpaste. You want to make sure that you're just constantly taking care of your teeth and doing everything that's in your control that can fix your teeth. That way you can have a nice smile, because women love men that have nice teeth and a nice smile. As well as get tongue scrapers, just so you can get rid of any leftover bacteria or any remnants of food, coffee, drinks, whatever on your tongue that can cause bad breath. Also possibly spread bacteria throughout your mouth and infect your gums and all these things and your teeth. Make sure you get a tongue scraper so you can get rid of all that stuff. And then you want to use something like Vaseline for your lips, so that way your lips are not crusty, they're clean, they're glowing to the woman, because women are looking at men's lips. Like if you're on a date with a woman, right, or if you're talking to a woman, she will look at your lips because she's trying to imagine whether or not she's going to want to kiss you. So make sure that your lips look good and get Vaseline. That's what I use. It has always worked for me and it's my personal favorite. So that's number 2, man, is enhance your facial aesthetics. Now, moving on to the third and final way to Looksmax and become more handsome, attractive, and just overall enhance your physical appearance, and that is become a multi-fashioned man, right? Women love men who not only know how to dress, but they also love men who can dress in multiple archetypes. So for an example, a man who can rock the streetwear look, the athleisure look, and business casual. So a man who can, look good in a pair of J's, pull it all out Jordan outfit, Nike sweatpant outfit with a bomber jacket, a fitted cap, but then on the other side of the coin, he can rock a nice suit. He looks good in a suit. Or he can look a little bit more sophisticated. He can rock a turtleneck. He can wear nice tailored or slim fit jeans or pants. You know what I mean? He can rock a leather jacket. He can rock Chelsea boots. He can wear loafers. He can dress depending on the occasion, depending on the location, the setting. He knows how to adapt to his environment. They like this because it demonstrates versatility, adaptability, and creativity within the man. And here's the cool thing about being in shape is that you can wear really whatever as far as like the type of brand. It doesn't have to be a very expensive brand or anything like that. But as long as the outfit, the clothes fit you, or you even can get your clothes tailored if you have the money for it and you're at a physique level in terms of weight that you're not going to really deviate from that weight, you know what I mean? You're going to probably stay at that physique for a long time and maintain it. Then I would suggest that you tailor your clothes, man. That way your clothes fit your body perfectly to you, or at the very least get clothes that are slim fits. That way they can accentuate to your physique. It's almost like you're wearing a bat suit or a Spider-Man suit for your body. It's just going to look the best on you in terms of the clothing when you have that physique. The other benefit of being in shape, having that strong aesthetic V-shaped physique, is that you can also wear more oversized clothing, like a gym pump cover. This is what I'm wearing right now. And the reason why you can also do this and pull it off when you're in shape is because there's something to also be said about a man that is in shape. You can tell that he's in shape based on his shoulders, his forearms, the vascularity in his arms, maybe seeing a little bit of his upper chest through the shirt. There's something to be said about a man that does wear oversized clothing and hides a lot of his physique, but he's also in shape. It's almost subtly communicating to the world, to women, that I'm in shape, I know I look good, I know I'm strong, but I don't need to blatantly show that to everyone. It's like a quiet confidence and security within that man. At least that's what I believe. So you can also get away with wearing more oversized clothing when you are in shape. Like either way, when you are in shape, you have that aesthetic body, you can get away with really wearing whatever. And overall, man, an aesthetic V-shaped body plus being a man that is multi-fashioned and multi-dimensional and can wear different types of outfits and clothes and looks depending on the situation, the location, the occasion, whatever the case is, you're going to be a fly mother effer, man. You're going to be a fly dude out here, right? Now, with that being said, what I would suggest when it comes to colors, we're going to talk quickly about colors. When it comes to colors, I would suggest that you wear colors that best suit your skin tone and overall just make you look the best. So if you have light or fair skin, pastel, soft tone colors like powder blue, lavender, light beige, or jewel tones like emerald, navy, or ruby are going to be the best colors for this skin tone. If you have medium or olive skin tones like myself, wearing earth tones like olive, burnt orange, beige, or more rich hues like teal or burgundy, similar to like what I have right here. This is like a burgundy red wine color, that's what's going to look best on these type of skin tones. And then lastly, for deep skin, this is just simply more darker skinned men. The best colors for this skin tone will be brighter colors such as cobalt blue, coral blue, metallics like gold, bronze, or more higher contrast colors like pure white, right? So if you know how to not only be a more multi-fashion man, but you also know the colors that best bring out your skin tone and complement your skin tone overall, this is how you're going to be able to enhance your overall physical looks and appearance to the best of your ability. Now, there's more that goes into this in terms of like undertones for these specific skin color types, but I didn't go into all that because I didn't want to complicate the video. But these are the best colors to go for overall for these specific skin tones. Again, if you want to take advantage of this limited time Black Friday deal and in celebration of me being on YouTube for over a year now, then I would highly suggest that you take advantage of the special Black Friday deal that I have going on for my IAB system. I promise you, you will not regret hopping into it. However, you will regret not taking advantage of this limited time special offer because this isn't going to last. Like after Black Friday, this is going to be gone. So if you're someone that wants extra help when it comes to maximizing his looks, become the most attractive and confident version of himself, but attracting women to him, being the man that women are choosing, that women are pursuing, that women are validating, messaging first, wanting to see, right? If you want to be that man that can literally be a walking magnet when it comes to women, then I would highly suggest that you look into taking advantage of my special limited time Black Friday deal and actually get to my IAB system that will allow you to become this man, that will allow you to enhance your looks and become a man that women are going to, that women are inboxing first, women are approaching. Because I'm telling you, once you become that man, your dating life is going to be on easy mode. So again, you can get access to that by either hitting the link down below in the description or the pinned comment. With that being said, if you got a lot of value from this video, please give it a like, subscribe for more videos like this. And with that being said, I will talk to you in the next one.